Try doing a whole weekend with that.
From Western Bowl in Amarillo, here for the title matches of today's JBT tournament. That's Elijah Sledge getting a third frame double after a first frame open. That virtually ties up this match, going up against Zach Harvey for the scratch division win. To the right, interesting storyline. The man who can't lose at Western, Aiden Reyes-Jimenez, going up against hometown hero Lucas Wilson, who said he will not lose at his home house. And here they are playing for the title. So two good storylines. We'll follow them. This is Sledge to take a 9-pin lead. Light hit scatters him. He's got it. Looking to become the second Sledge to win a JBT title. Her brother Trey's got one. Sister Alexis does not. Elijah says this is only his second or third tournament, but I swear he's bowled more than that. I could be wrong and probably am. Harvey had a long wait to win his first career JBT title. Manages to stay behind the foul line, but he might wish he didn't. He'd actually have been better off if he fouled there, because he was on a strike and would have a much easier shot at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 than the dreaded 7, 10. Let's channel his inner Nair. See if he can become the brunette assassin. We've never had one on camera. There have been 4 on PBA TV, but we have still never had a 710 converted on tape. That's where you hit it. Oh, rats. 0 for career still. Dang it. Here's Lucas. He's been all over the place the first 2 frames. He was down, he fouled, he fell down. Much better shot that time as he's looking for his first mark, but Aiden opened after 2 spares in his third frame, so a lot still be done there. He's up quickly. He's going to go right at it. Finished 6th at main event, so he's having a good abbreviated season, but slides by, or hooks by that one rather. He's got 22 through 3 scratch. He's getting pins in this match. 36 of them. Aiden's got to win by 36 to tie, 37 to win. Zach with 5 titles now, 2 of them in scratch. Knows this center well. Both of them know this center well. Kind of a Amarillo / title match here, / Canyon title match. Good turnout, thanks to JBT alum Jonathan and the whole crew here for having us. That's a hit that Elijah carries most of the time with that 2-handed power. The 7 doesn't react, and he'll lead by 20 if he can cover up on the spare. Lucas, meanwhile, looking for his first mark of the title match, and there it is as he converts that 1, 2, 4. By the way, you know, this is a junior tournament final, so we're not representing a beer here right on camera. We're just pointing out that Lucas is very light. He's not heavy. He is light. Thank you for giggling at that ridiculous attempt to throw something into this. Sledge did convert that, does lead by 20, spare working in the 5th, and yeesh, it's been a corner pin festival. Each of these guys throwing good shots and not getting the 7 or 10 to give them much love there. Only 7 scheduled events in the Mountain Conference this year due to COVID. Invitational weekend scheduled next. We'll see how that happens. It'll happen at some point. If it has to happen in 2023, we'll run it 2023. Aiden struck on his last ball, first strike of the title match. He won the regular season finale here at Western last year and the New Mexico Invitational for 2 of his 3 career titles. He loves this building. Well, and Zach figures the pocket hits aren't carrying. I'll try myself a Brooklyn out, and that worked just fine. Crawls to within 10 pins, can make this an all-even match if he can make it 3 in a row in the 7th. The always tricky 3-6-10 for Ruiz. No trouble at it, though. Nicely done. I made a typo in the brackets, and he bowled under Reyes-Jimenez today. That guy's pretty good, as it turns out. Takes full advantage of that. Brooklyn gets that double and ties up the match. 3.5 frame roll off for tonight's title here on a Sunday afternoon in Amarillo. Elijah, just like his brother, just raw two-handed power. Does not get the reaction down lane that he's looking for there, and the bucket. He's up quickly at the spare too. He's far from out of this match. However, covers it up. Luke is struggling a little bit. He's got one mark through 5.5 frames and a tricky spare. See how he's up before the pins are even ready? I know that they do that a lot at that age, but gee, just an extra second. Somehow he makes that. Think about what's going on. Usually pays dividends, and for the second straight time, Sledge can't get that ball to creep up high enough to carry. Does break up the bucket into only an 8-pin. He's up almost as fast as Lucas is up at these spares. This is going to be a very quick title match between these two matches here. Zach takes time, Aiden takes a little time. The other two are just zoomies. Still got room for 222, which would force another double out of Zach somewhere, so plenty of match left. As Aiden pulls his Zach impression and gets a Brooklyn to fall. So since that invitational that he won here in Amarillo, he's bowled, maybe 15 or 20 JBTs, and really, been okay, but nothing spectacular. It's just, you get a little extra confidence at a center you really like, and sometimes great things happen. Boy, I don't know if he made a move off that Brooklyn or just threw a better shot, but that was as good as you can get. 4 in a row extends that lead, so he's now in the 2 teens without another double. Ouch. Solid 9 for Aiden. And again, Elijah can strike out for 222. So if Harvey strikes here, he'll only need a mark at the most in the 10th. Aiden does cover up the 9. Harvey put a hammer lock on this. That's, ooh, wow. Looked a little left and pulled on kind of a medium pace pattern. It's one of those Brunswick patterns. If it had a name, I don't remember what it is. Looks like the oil's pushed down in the middle. Every time they miss just a little left, it's been ring 10, bucket, 7-10, 2-pin. All those kind of hits where the ball doesn't quite face up proper way. So Sledge is going to have a chance here before Zach bowls again to make Zach double in the 10th. Wilson misses that 10-pin. Oh, hey, she shaves that 10-pin over there. Well, throw your best shots of the day, young man, in the 9th, 10th, and 11th. That's pretty darn good. No question about that one. If he doesn't get this next hit, Zach would just need to count. And basically anything Elijah does the rest of the way, Harvey will have to match to win. Lucas has 71 through 7 over there, which means he trails by 44, and Aiden's got to win by 36, so still a match. Here's the key shot for Sledge. Oh, yeah. He loved that one off his hand. He started to walk that out. The second he saw it, said, yeah, that's pure. It was. As Lucas's search for mark number 2 is going to be a difficult one with the 4, 5, 7. He's only going to get 1 out of that, so Lucas still struggling. Aiden's just going to have to keep on marking to put this away. This hit forces Harvey to double. Look out! Oh! Harvey had the Brooklyn back in the 6th frame. Elijah matches it with a right through the schnoz strike for the key strike in this match, and Zach's going to have to double to win. So they've each thrown 10 really good shots and have 1 really good break each. It'll come down to Harvey performing at the end. Aiden leaves another makeable spare over here. Field ball didn't matter much. It's a 220 scratch game for Elijah. In order to win title number 6, Zach Harvey needs 2 strikes and 4 pins. Aiden has his spare over there. He's getting in pretty good control. He's just got to avoid catastrophe. Zach, the veteran player, he takes plenty of time, has a real good pre-shot routine before. He's going to take another little pause here, just make everything perfect for this shot. And he's going to let Ruiz go 3 lanes over, have the floor to himself. Wide. Oh, a little bit wider. The corner pins weren't carrying well for either bowler, and one more evidently excellent shot leaves one more corner pin that costs him the match. So little brother Elijah joins big brother Trey as JBT champs. That's a tough pill to swallow for Zach. Bowled great. In the carry contest, there is 1 carry shy. We got to get another spare here out of Wilson. If not, it might be time to panic. This kid has been on the verge of panic since 8:30 this morning. There's a spare, I think. Yeah, attaboy. No panic there. .220 to .213 is your final over there. Well bowled match by both players. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Jump, Lucas. Why aren't you jumping? How's a man supposed to knock over a 9-pin without a little extra assistance? Well, he's got 118 if he can find a way to spare strike. He's getting 36, so that becomes 154. It's looking grim. Give him one more spare anyway. He's all over it. Ah, rats. Didn't hook up to that 9-pin.
Yeah, me and Toby said exactly.
It's going to be a runner-up finish, but I don't think he's too upset about that. Improves his best finish by 4 spots. The high finish locally. Beat all the other Amarillans. He is not yet panicking. He is packing, however. That's close to panic, just lost an NI. And for Ruiz Jimenez, who can stop this man in Western? Have you thought about a nice 2-bedroom ranch house in Amarillo?
I know, right?
He can't lose in this bowling alley. Unbelievable. Yep. We'll make up a fake schedule for you. It'll just be Western, 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 Western.
Yes, thank you.
This guy's trying to get them all here, so you got some allies here in this idea. That's going to be a 180 scratch with the fill. That's going to be plenty. Well, who knows? If New Mexico doesn't get its act together, we might just be back here again. I'll be accepting bribes from Aiden's family for that between now and then.
I'm good with that.
I'm sure you are. Great host, great hospitality all weekend. Good job, Texas. We'll see you guys soon. 77 to finish it out for now 4-time champ, Aiden Ruiz Jimenez.